Alright guys, Simon here, and let's play more Resonance. Resonance, I guess the gameplay's okay so far. It's nothing really frustrating. Although nothing really innovative or interesting neither. It's just kind of, pretty average problem solving and puzzle solving. The story isn't hugely compelling so far, but again, it seems okay. Like, it's not insulting, it's not sexist or racist except for that black guy, which is a little bit I don't know, but nothing bad about it. So pretty average so far. Let's see if it gets better as we go on. What should we do here? There's like water, there's smoke, and there's a collapsing structure, destroyed sign, concrete slab. The entrance is closed, broken window. Can't do anything with the sign. Alright, janitor. What's up?
Excuse me?
What? Who's there? What do you want?
Is that too loud? Hold on.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
If you say so.
I'm pretty sure that's too loud.
Excuse me?
See, it is.
Back again, boy.
The audio, and I'll cut that out. Like, the audio seems to reset in between, starting the game again. Anyway, I'll cut that bit out just because, it's loud and the audio balance is off.
Could you tell me what happens to the building?
I sure could, little man. It was a Sunday morning, just like any other. Or at least that's what I thought it'd be. I figured the most excitement I'd have today'd be going home and watching Yentl again. That Barbara, she knows how to warm an old man's heart.
Okay, keep talking.
Yeah, she's really something, huh?
Oh, did I tell you I used to be in showbiz? Not many people know this, but I was going to be one of the backup dancers in Funny Girl back in '68. Of course, then my mother had to have surgery, so I had to stay home and take care of things around the house. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah, so I come into work as usual. I'm in the chem lab, mopping up the floors, dancing the cha-cha-cha. I'm nowhere near as agile as I used to be when I was younger, you see, but I get by.
Bro, the building exploded. Can you focus on the exploding building?
Right, so what happened while you mopped the floors?
That's when I start to feel this little tingly feeling in my head. Then all the lights go out and there's this stinging heat and this vibration. Not like an earthquake or nothing, more like when those young hoodlums drive by my place at 3 a.m. blasting their hippity-hoppity music.
Did anything happen afterwards?
So, the lights come back on, but a bunch of power cables get loose. And I'm thinking to myself, well, that's just great, Saul. You're gonna die in this godforsaken lab.
But obviously you didn't die, so how did you get out?
The window. Right there, beckoning suggestively, showing me the path to safety. Only, since it doesn't open, I have to break it open. So I take out my trusty wrench and smash it, then climb right on out. Only it's a bit of a fall, so now my ankle's all messed up. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay. Can I ask him something? Never mind, leave.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
I told you, I can't go anywhere because of my ankle, remember?
Right. So what am I seriously going inside? Oh, I can get closer, I see. Destroyed sign, concrete slab. Did you really just try to lift that? Okay, lavatory entrance. Find a way to move it. I'm guessing I can't climb in there. Right. Water. Smoke. No, come back out. Smoke. And collapsing structure. Okay, none of that stuff actually helps. I need help climbing the window.
Back again, boy?
Are you serious? I need to actually... Okay.
I told you.
I don't like the fact that you have to manually remember things. Like this stuff. Like you have to manually select things to remember. You can't just go back and talk to them.
Excuse me?
Back again, boy?
It seems unnecessary.
I think that broken window's the only way in. I need to get into the building now, and I can't climb up by myself.
Well, I can't even get up.
I just need a boost. Can't you just try?
Sorry, son, but I think my ankle's broken. I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe I can help you with that. Detective Bennett, ACPD. Something the matter here, gentlemen?
I need to get into the lab immediately. Dr. Morales is probably still in there, and...
Hey, don't look at old Saul. I told you I broke my ankle getting out of the building, didn't I?
This Dr. Morales, is he a co-worker of yours?
my boss. Look, he's in the building. He's hurt.
And you know this for sure. You've seen him.
Well, no, but he...
Well, I'm going to need to go inside and assess the situation.
Can't you just call for an ambulance or something?
Not unless we know for sure that we need one. The whole city's overrun with emergencies right now on account of the blackout. So, as you can imagine, resources are spread pretty thin.
Hey, now, what about my ankle?
I'll drive you to the hospital after I check things out inside. All right, Mr...
Eddings. Call me Ed.
Okay, Mr. Eddings.
Ed.
Let's take a quick look inside, and once I can confirm that an ambulance is needed, I'll call for one.
Okay. So now we have two people. To switch to another character, click on their portrait. Do I really have to manually move the two of them? I don't know. I mean, I like the idea of it. You know, having a short-term memory to remember stuff and controlling multiple people, but it just seems like it's not smooth. Like you have to manually move the two people. You can't just say,
Hey, Ed.
What's up?
give me a boost. Well, Kate's gonna do this. You just
What do we need to do?
We need to get inside. I see two options. Climb up through that window, or try to move that boulder.
Hey,
Okay.
Ed.
Hey,
Follow me.
sure.
I guess you can do that, and maybe you can get him to follow you. This is not gonna end well. Look at this, he can't, he doesn't... Yeah, okay. So get the other guy. How do I get the two of them? Oh my god.
Excuse me,
What do you...
Follow?
would you follow me, please?
All right.
How do you get the two of them to push on this thing at the same time? I don't... Yeah, there's one guy. How do I...
Mr.
Yeah,
What do you...
seems like we've got... Let's pick...
Yeah, okay, so...
Sorry,
What do you...
Detective Bennett, could you try giving that boulder
Really?
a push?
I'm on it.
I fail. Oh no, cool,
Whoa.
done. See, look, like you know what you meant to do, except that you're trying to figure out how the interface works to get it to work. I think the interface needs a bit of streamlining. I don't know how to make it better though, but it just seems like there are things here that can be automated. I mean, with the short-term memory things, like you can memorize a lot of things and you can, you know, use all sorts of things with other things. But the thing is, There's really only one answer, as far as I can tell. Like you end up with the ability to put a lot of junk into your short-term memory, and then you're still struggling to find which thing you're supposed to click on in what sequence to progress the story. Even though you know exactly what you want the characters to do, you're trying to figure out how to get them to do it. That's not good game design as such. What do you mean rogue power cable? There's a... Okay, never mind.
Sorry,
What do you want?
Apparently we have to...
Detective, would you try to boost me up to that window? I might be able to get to Dr. Morales.
Alright, but if you see any sign of danger, you come straight back.
I will.
Careful of the glass.
Right, so we have to do this anyway. We can't just open the door. Wow. A fire just started. And then the water comes down. And then nothing happens because the water is... Wow. Well, that just messed up everything. Valve. I can't turn this thing with my hands. Need a wrench. Okay. Fuse box, server room, ventilation access. Didn't the janitor guy say he has a wrench? Sketch. There's no smoking sign behind it. Why is it locked? Okay, that's locked. Okay, that's screwed on tight. Where's the toolbox? Where's the toolbox when you need it? Seriously.
Any luck finding your friend?
No, I couldn't get to the lab.
I saw a fire start through the glass doors. I radioed in for fire support, but all the trucks are deployed around the city right now. They're calling in everybody they've got, but we're gonna be on our own for a while.
That's not acceptable. There's a down power cable causing all kinds of trouble in the main hallway. The sprinkler system is not working, and some leaking water shorted out a security panel and shut the emergency door. We've got to get to Dr. Morales as soon as possible. He's hurt.
Look, relax. He might be fine. You find a way to get me through that window, and we'll find a way through that hallway together.
If we don't find him in time...
Buddy, standing here considering different scenarios isn't gonna get us to him. The only time for worrying is when you have no more options. We're not there yet.
All right.
Good. Now, find me a ladder or a rope or something to get my fat ass up there.
Right. What do you have in your inventory? Nothing. Oh, you have a gun. Can we just like shoot the door open? Alright, didn't the janitor say he has a wrench? Yo, bro, where's your wrench?
Excuse me?
Back again, boy?
Where's your... Do I really have to go in there and memorize?
Don't go anywhere.
I told...
Do I really have to go in there and memorize
Excuse me.
the box and then
Detect...
Nope.
and then come back out to ask him for the wrench? Like this. Can I drop this? I don't need those anymore, right? Never mind. Should I memorize all of this stuff? Maintenance, server room. I don't even know. All right, bro.
Excuse...
Uh,
The sprinkler system valve in the lab doesn't have a handle.
Oh, that? Yeah, I noticed that too. I've just been using my wrench to turn it on and off. I keep it in the maintenance closet.
the maintenance closet.
You wouldn't be able to unlock the maintenance closet for me, would you?
Tell you what, Sonny, why don't you just take my keys and unlock the darn closet yourself?
Okay, now we have keys. I thought he said he's used his wrench to break the window to get out. But his wrench is in the closet.
If I recall correctly, you said you used your wrench to break the window before you jumped out. Are you absolutely sure you didn't take it outside with you?
Huh, fancy that. It was in my pocket all this time. Sorry about that.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
I told you I can't go anywhere because of my ankle, remember?
Use the wrench on his face.
Excuse me?
Okay, never mind. Alright,
Excuse me.
get me back in.
Detective, would you mind boosting me up there again?
No problem.
I understand that, this is how adventure games are, but it seems like a lot of kind of pointless chores. You have to go back and forth, click on things. You don't have the strength to turn this? You don't have the strength to turn this. Alright, we get the ladder.
Nice.
I'm going to need your help up there.
Let's get going then.
Does he have is a screwdriver? Good. We need the screwdriver. And alright, tape. Yep, we got tape, good. We got tape. And